Hey, what's up guys? Min City here back again with another video, and today I am bringing you my review of Dawncaster, which is a deck building RPG available on the App Store. The link to the game is in the description down below for iOS as well as Android if it's available for Android. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, or pop a sub if you guys enjoy mobile gaming content, or if this review helps you out in any way. It really helps me out as a small channel. But without further ado, let's get right into this review. Art style and sound design. Dawncaster has a clean comic book art style with a wide variety of vibrant colors. I was really impressed with the looks of the game, and it really helps Dawncaster stand out in the deck building genre overall. The game's music is fantasy themed while incorporating a diverse array of instruments. I was instantly impressed with the opening music of the title screen. During gameplay, sometimes the music takes a simpler approach with its scores and sounds in order to create specific kinds of ambiance for each area and scenario you encounter. Sound effects of every action within the game are detailed and sharp. All in all, Dawncaster is about as good as it gets in the deck building genre when it comes to its looks and sound design. I was really impressed. Gameplay. As aforementioned, Dawncaster touts itself as a deck building RPG. You start off by choosing one of 7 different classes to play as, such as a rogue or a crusader. Each class has its own set of talents that can be unlocked once you reach their specified tier. Only one talent can be selected per tier, which makes you have to establish a long-term playstyle or strategy for your class. I feel like these classes and their corresponding talent trees are what mostly contribute to the replayability and RPG aspects of Dawncaster, and I think they are solid additions to the deck building formula. Other than a storyline and the talents I just mentioned, the actual gameplay and combat of Dawncaster is pretty normal for this genre of game. You get to choose what encounters to have and in what order, ranging from fighting enemies, random events, resting places to heal, or purchase or get rid of unwanted cards from your deck. You draw a certain number of cards each turn, and you can use as many of them as you want, as long as you have the required mana to do so. Mana is colorless and will be replenished at the start of every turn. Then the enemy you're facing can do the same on their turn, and the whole process begins again. What's interesting about deck building in Dawncaster is that mana comes in different colors, and different colors are associated with different playstyles. For instance, the rogue class's talents have great synergy with green mana, which mostly utilizes cards with damage over time status effects, like inflicting poison or bleed. However, any class can utilize any color of card, which allows for some pretty unique builds and synergies to be had. I really enjoyed this freedom of deck building while also having a uniform way of knowing what card would work best with certain synergies because of the colored mana system. Enemies you encounter come in all shapes and sizes, and each of them have specific card sets, passive traits, and abilities. Some enemies can be bosses, which come with unique challenges of their own while being super challenging to overcome. You will die quite often throughout Dawncaster, but it doesn't feel frustrating because of what you learn along the way. Controls. Dawncaster is a portrait-style deck-building game, which could potentially turn off players. I actually prefer playing games in portrait when possible. All the game's menus and UI are clean and organized. Card effects and abilities can easily be seen by tapping and holding on cards. Dragging and selecting cards is super fluid as well. The controls of Dawncaster are top-notch on both my iPad mini 5th generation and my iPhone XR. I have no complaints at all. Monetization. Dawncaster is a completely premium experience available for $3.99. There have been regular updates to the game since its initial release, with even more on the horizon. Verdict. At the end of the day, I was quite impressed by how Dawncaster provides polished and familiar deck building elements, while also sprinkling in small RPG and mana system aspects to create a familiar but addictive experience that's incredibly fun to play. If you enjoy deck building games, Dawncaster is about as polished as they come, and I can't suggest it enough. Alright guys, that was my review for Dawncaster. Please don't forget to leave a like and pop a sub, or maybe comment. It really helps out small channels like mine. Also, thank you so much for 700 subscribers. That absolutely blows my mind. I know it's a drop in the bucket, a drop in the ocean, but man, am I grateful for that drop. I appreciate you guys watching this video all the way to the end. I hope you guys are staying safe, and take it easy.